Well, now it's officially prep football season. Not because of the great slate of matchups or interesting storylines. No, Mother Nature has finally made her presence felt on the gridiron. To say nothing of our TV anchor hairdos. Nice night to return to Bree Stevens for a game. For the first time in 41 years, East hosting West. First quarter, Pergolders pass tipped, but caught by Diang Diang. West defense does the tip drill as well. Raekwon Hess, who got burned by the previous tip, hauls this one in for the interception in the end zone. East finally opens the scoring. Ruben Arndt with the pass to Dale Tigum for the TD, and it's 6-zip. More East passing. This time Arndt fires a 20-yard strike, same receiver, for a 13-point advantage, and East goes on to win its opener in its new digs, 27-13. The annual battle for Rock County bragging rights at Monterey Stadium. Janesville, Craig, and Parker. First quarter, Parker driving on the 5-yard line. Ball comes loose, however. McGuire Pryor recovers it for the Cougars. Cougars drive down the field. Arstide Serrano breaks through and takes it in from 14 yards out. And Craig's on top, 7-zip. Next drive, Parker responds. Jordan Bailey, he'll dump it off to DJ Vance. Even our cameraman faked out, or camerawoman in this case. Vance scores the TD from 30 yards out. Craig, though, able to hold on for the win, 14-12. We stay in the Big Eight for our Blitz featured big game, where rivals, perennial powers, and virtual neighbors meet on the turf, where our own Ryan Wing turned into the human sponge. Somehow, he joins us with the highlights. Ryan?
Ain't that the truth, Rob? Week 1 was kind to both Middleton and Verona. The Cards and Cats each came away victorious by single digits. Someone will add an L to the ledger after tonight's tilt, though. I don't think the heavy stuff's coming down for a while now. Middleton took last year's meeting between the two by a 32-9 count. Verona up 3-zip, but the elements play a role. Max Fink can't handle the snap. Give it to Carson Parks. He gets enveloped by Max Elliott. That forces a punt. Cards facing a 3rd and 8 on the Wildcats 10. Brennan Schmidt, Mitch Bacon on the fade. The senior comes down with it to give them the lead. Students loving it in their rain gear. They go back to the well again. Same exact play, but this time Brandon Daniels there to come down with the INT. That halts the drive. Last chance for Verona, 4th and 16. Aaron Young throws up a prayer. But instead, Middleton's Joe Ludwig comes down with it to seal the deal. They take this one 7-3 in a low-scoring affair.
I mean, Verona's one of our biggest rivals. Every time we play them, it's a huge game. So, I mean, everyone just got psyched for this game. I mean, obviously, you can hear them right now. They're just going crazy. It's a huge game. A big confidence boost, but, I mean, now we got to think about next week and do a lot of work at practice and get better every day.
Staying in the Big Eight as a pair of crosstown rivals score out La Follette Memorial. Low-scoring affair in the 3rd. Lancers 7-0. They're leading. Emmett Enright hits Jake Ferguson on the run for 16 yards. That drive, though, fizzled out. Later in the quarter, Enright feels the pressure, escapes the pocket. But Alex Orvis there for the sack, keeps the Spartans off the board, throwing him to the ground with authority. Now in the 4th, Enright scrambling to the end zone, off his own guy's hands, into the hands of Elias Soba. La Follette secures this one with a 7-6 victory. I think the elements may have a role to play in these low scores. Sun Prairie, they were celebrating 500 wins in program history. The Cardinals hosting Beloit Memorial. They brought out football alumni from the 40s through today to celebrate. J.P. Caron gives it to Thomas Faison, who finds his way into the end zone for the score here. Next up, it's running back Deloney DeMarcos. Gets a tote. He plows through for another Cardinals touchdown. Beloit makes their first big play on the field. Wide receiver Austin Gibson comes down with it on the goal line. He finds pay dirt. Not enough, though. Sun Prairie wins their 500th game tonight, 48-12. Rob, personally, I will be very happy if week 3 not nearly as wet as tonight. I felt like a drowned rat out there. Back to you.
I don't know what a drowned rat feels like, but I don't think it would be good. Thank you, Ryan. Bree Stevens wasn't the only place where the lights were turned on for a historic game. In Darlington, they've done a trial run a few years back, but now it's official. The Redbirds are ready for prime-time players. Say so long to afternoon home games. Darlington hosting New Glarus. Monticello under those bright bulbs in the sky. Scoreless in the 2nd quarter. Trey Taylor doing his best to end that drought. Who can say drought on a night like this? Takes the ball all the way down the sideline to the 1, but the Knights would turn it over on a fumble. Ensuing drive. Redbirds from their own 30. Hunter Johnson, couple of nice cuts, and he is gone. 70 yards for the score. Redbirds go up 6-zip. Not to be outdone, Taylor does it again, busting this one up the middle for his own long-distance run. He does reach the end zone this time. 7-6 Knights take the lead, but the Redbirds with plenty of offense win it 30-13. In the annual Battle of Neighbors, separated only by a Matt Kenseth Museum, Cambridge gets the 28-20 win over Deerfield to improve to 2-0. Time to check in with the Badger Conference, where Week 1 featured an early crossover marquee matchup. Week 2 has at least a pair of them. Marissa Silvas joins us with the battle between North and South.
Hey, Rob. Last week, Monona Grove's new coach, Brandon Beckwith, led the Silver Eagles to victory in his first game, and DeForest kicked off their season with a come-from-behind win. Tonight, the two squared off in a Badger Conference crossover game. Torin Young with a monster effort in the Monona Grove season opener win at Mount Horeb last week. Tonight against DeForest, the Iowa recruit picking up where he left off. Young splash and powers his way to the 30-yard line. He picks up in the second quarter. Just before the half, the Norskies looking to take the lead, but the fake field goal, it's snuffed out by Brady Blanks. The game's tied at 13 at the half. Home team grabs the lead then in the third. Off the play action, Mitch Kelsey connects with a wide open Andre Nahirniak for the 35-yard touchdown. Silver Eagles off to an impressive 2-0 start, winning 27-21. Milton and Waunakee won their first games of the season by a combined score of 62-3, but tonight was all Warriors. Second half, Milton down 21-0. Waunakee's Trevor Stats sacks Isaac Phillips for a loss. Then later on 3rd and 11, Casey Marksberry connects with Tyler Mays for the first down to move the chains. And then Marksberry with the handoff to Sam Musso, and Sam with a couple of nice cuts. He gets loose and comes right into your living room for the score. Waunakee gets the shutout 28-0. The Warriors beat the Redhawks twice in 2014, including a postseason decision. And tonight, they definitely put a damper on their night tonight. Rob?
Thank you, Marissa. Whitewater and Columbus both got the season kicked off on the right foot. Tonight, they collide with at least one program will keep it rolling to 2-0. The rain didn't keep the Cardinals fans from coming out, and those fans saw quite a show to start the first quarter. Quarterback Peyton Henry hands it off to running back Sam Ott, who runs it in for the touchdown just a few minutes into the game. Still in the first quarter, Whitewater now has the ball, and it tips off a Whippets player's hand, becomes the perfect catch for Cardinals junior Austin Gruss, an interception. Whitewater answers back with just 3 minutes left in the half. 4th and 4. Wide receiver Brian Parker snags this one for the score. It's their only one of the game, though. The Cardinals win it 34-7. In a matchup of unbeatens, Lake Mills slows down the high-powered Edgerton attack, beating the Crimson Tide 20-6. That's it for week number 2 of the Blitz. Invite your friends over and watch it all over again on our sports page at NBC15.com. When we return, the Fieldhouse was rocking for the start of the Badger volleyball season. Highlights and much more when we return.